Well, the Birmingham Stallions are the defending USFL champions. Right now, they're getting ready to take the field and face New Orleans. The winner wins the South and will face the Pittsburgh Maulers, who won the North Division title game last night, this coming Saturday for the USFL Championship. And this is what they are playing for. It will come your way from Canton, Ohio on Saturday. But first things first, let's figure out who wins the South Division Championship.
Please welcome for tonight's coin toss, the captains from the Breakers and Stallions, with this week's coin toss kid Namier Peels and referee Derek Anderson.
Shake hands, guys.
Right, good luck today.
Yeah, likewise. That's fun. That's fun. Good luck. Yes, best of luck. You are a talker? All right, perfect. All right. Gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 Spring Division USFL Championship game. My name's Derek Anderson. I'll be your referee this evening. Birmingham, congratulations on a great regular season and hosting this championship game. New Orleans, congratulations on a great season and earning your spot here. You are the visitors and you will be calling the toss today. This is the coin we'll be using. USFL logo is going to be head. The side with all the teams is going to be tails. Namier Peels is here to toss our coin for us today. New Orleans, they've selected tails. Namier? It is tails. They're going to receive. Which direction do you want to kick?
This way.
Stay right where you're at. New Orleans has won the toss and elected to receive on this end.
Hey, Coach, you told us that the first quarter is like sparring for you. You know that foe over there. What do you expect?
I don't know. That's why I'm looking forward to this first quarter. I mean, one game they played a lot of zone, one game they were much more man. So just going to see what their defensive approach is to stop us and try and attack it.
Your final message to your Stallions in the locker room was?
We've been here before. Have fun, enjoy the environment. There's a great crowd that showed up here tonight. This environment, how great is it to be playing a meaningful game 11 games into the season? 5 teams have already gone home. We're still here playing. Enjoy it. Let's compete our tails off and let's go play.
I appreciate it, Coach.
Appreciate
Thanks.
it. Thank y'all.
Kurt.
Wide receivers on the outside, Johnny Dixon and Jonathan Adams.
And they give it to Hills. His first carry escapes a tackler and gets out near that first down marker right about the 35-yard line. They'll spot it. Good enough for the first down.
Magoo, who's going to be creating outside of the pocket all night.
Bethel Thompson to throw again, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Brian Allen. You mentioned the turnovers being the one. This one from 41 yards away. And it is clear. And so Birmingham takes advantage of the turnover. 7 plays. They fake it to him. Bethel Thompson underneath to Hills. He touches it again. And that's one thing that we saw with Wes Hills, especially in the first half of the season. They got the ball in his hands, whether it was running or pass catching.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 38 catches on the year. One of the league leaders. Here they go to the play action here, and they're going to roll McLeod kind of into a half roll. They want to take a shot, good coverage down the field. He does a good job of getting down back to his running back, Wes Hills.
So it's first and goal from the 4. Bethel Thompson to the end zone. Jay Adams, touchdown. There is a flag. TJ Carter was there on the coverage.
Well, if I'm going with a one-on-one down there, that's the guy I want.
The result is a touchdown.
And they call the penalty on Carter. Obviously, New Orleans will deny it, and so it's a touchdown for Jonathan Adams.
Jay Adams is so good in this situation. 6'3", 220. Watch the body control and the athleticism. First of all, it's a terrific throw, kind of a back shoulder. And look at him go up and over and reach over the defender, and he's able to get that catch. At times, Brock, and you know this.
Play with emotion. Don't let the emotion play with you.
Magoo steps up. Jay Sternberger, his tight end. Mr. All USFL with a big game for the Stallions. Magoo underneath. Sternberger tiptoes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Way that he plays, but also emotionally in the way that he plays.
Here's Anthony Jones. He's hitting the backfield, and Scooby Wright, the emotional leader, the leader on that tackle as well.
I'll tell you what, this guy, he's been battling this calf injury. I don't think he's 100%. You know he wanted to get on the field, and you're starting to feel that defense feed off of Scooby there. He's got the bat down. You got the sharp dog hats going on in the stands. That's what he names himself. And now that big tackle for a loss, and John
the game for the Breakers. Bethel Thompson, Johnny Dixon makes the adjustment. Needed 14 yards on third down, and they're going to mark it right there shy of the 40-yard line, so it's a gain of 19.
Way too much cushion on Johnny Dixon. Look at the cushion on the outside, and he just drops out of this. Great read by the quarterback and Johnny Dixon on the outside. I believe that that's probably a go route that drops out against off coverage, and so there he goes. He drops out back shoulder from the quarterback, and I tell you what, Brock.
He makes everything good for this offense. Right now, first time out of the pocket tonight. And he connects. Josh Johnson, only his third catch of the season, and there you see what Magoo can do once
that he will expose himself to more hits than a normal quarterback. And you can see a little bloodied right there because of that helmet getting drug across his face. And now he'll give it to the fans. You knew he would. Brock, you knew he would.
And that's that emotion you see from him, man. That's who he is, though.
Yeah,
it's what makes him the player he is. Orleans' defensive coordinator. Blitz picked up, but Magoo gets away. Boy, he's exciting. Henri Santamore thought.
That's who he eventually tried to get the ball to. Look at that. Sternberger's yelling for the ball.
Magoo out of the backfield. Person dancing, gets the first down and more. Out to midfield, there is a flag. Here they come. Underneath. Pass caught. Davion Davis running room afterwards. Spinning all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Hugs and flexes all around. 36 yards on the score.
Well, they find the matchup over the middle of the field, and New Orleans has wanted to run some of this man coverage, and now they've gotten burned. As Magoo and his coach share it, it's just like you said, like a father-son right there.
Skip and Alex right now walk through that last drive.
Okay, here we go. We're in Richie. This is the Boston. Yeah. This is the Boston 52. And look at the flat defender even. So
I was just staring at him.
I know. When we went Dallas, he worked flat.
Oh,
when we worked Dallas, he worked flat, but then this exactly, and now he's up high. Right. So just come down, same thing. We'll get back to it. We're going to run it again. Yeah. We'll come back to it. Okay, then we come back to the slop. Great job with your patience.
Yeah.
Great.
Once before blitz, I knew I was going to have him, but I just didn't know which way he was going with the head-up look, so I was like.
Right.
Well, there you go, boys. Inside football.
You can't get much more inside than that. Skip Holtz told us he backfield on third down. Here comes the blitz. Magoo from his end zone. That's caught by Deion Kane. All hands, but good enough for the first.
Brock, that was a laser beam.
Ready, set.
Magoo pulls it down, escapes, and still looking downfield, diving, and they call it a catch.
Boy,
Davion Davis with the grab.
He had to come all the way back for that one, didn't he? And again, Magoo is able to escape here in the pocket, and here's the end of that. Did he get his arms under it? Looks like he did. What a catch from Davion Davis. This is where Birmingham excels. The last 2 minutes of the first half. Nobody in the USFL.
Magoo, room to run. Gets the first down, keeps the drive going. Alex Magoo doing everything today. 13 on that run.
I don't know what to say, Brock. There's not a defensive call for what he's doing right now.
Nope. And you hate to say the name Mahomes because, you're just because there's no one like Patrick Mahomes, but at field level tonight, that's what he's playing like.
His ability to create, his ability to hurt the defense once the pocket collapses, basically. You know,
They brought 1-4-3 saw. Did you see it?
Every time that the defense wins up front, Magoo flips the tables and wins right back. It's incredible. You see the pressure on him, the ball placement early, he's playing in rhythm. It's regular football, but then he starts getting outside of the pocket, and Skip did a great job of getting him outside the pocket, gets his helmet pulled across his face, and it's almost like that woke up the giant. And Brock, ever since that moment that he had to come out, the lights came on, and Magoo has been sensational.
Yeah, he loves these moments. I mean, you could just feel it. We felt it last night.
Ready, set.
And they get it. Davion Davis, his second score. Third touchdown pass from Magoo.
Boy, that is such a creative little route and concept. It looks like you're getting double slants out of that side, and Davion Davis runs a beautiful little stop route.
They went to cover 0. We had a little longer developing play going on in the back of the end zone. They called timeout, but they were in cover 0. So we ran the same play. We just put a double slant on the backside, so if they stayed with it, we could go to our hot route, and Alex did a great job of reading it. Davion did a great job executing it.
Skip, this Alex, I mean, he's played great all year. Yep. He's on another level tonight.
No, he's just dialed in. I mean, he's seeing the field really well. He's not always fun to coach because you don't know where he's going or what he's going to do. But I tell you what, the son of a gun makes plays. It's a half. That's all it is. We still got a whole half to play. We got to stay in it.
Appreciate it.
Cover 0.
Alex Magoo's had an unbelievable year. I've never seen him play that well. What's the adjustment to slow him down?
We have to do a better job of contain, both outside and inside. He's gotten out on us all 3 ways, to the right, to the left, and up the middle. So we got to do a better job of staying in our lanes.
And then when you get the ball offensively, what's the plan?
Just keep doing what we're doing. You can't get 19 points back in one play. So stay at one play at a time. There's no fighting this team. There's no quitting this team. I can tell you that.
I appreciate it. Thanks. One play at a time.
In rhythm. They've scored 20 points. Coverage here, Brock. Looks like they want to heat them up, and they will.
And Magoo keeps it on the run option, and he runs it into New Orleans territory. And here we go again. Second half starting like the first.
Hey, make their impact known.
Here's Marable with a hole. Cuts it back. C.J. Marable makes it 6 for 6 for Birmingham scoring tonight. Gets up a little since the second possession. 8 straight passes. That one too high and picked off. Brian Allen, his second interception of the night. 6. Magoo keeps it. Cuts it through and make it 7 for 7. Touchdown, Birmingham. Passes and now one running for the quarterback.
Well, at the end of this third quarter, we might need to get Dale Johnson down there and just give him the MVP trophy right here on the field. Brock can handle that ceremony because
are the two just dialoguing, and I just love listening and watching these two at the tablet.
Low.
28.
The 29.
I was staring at that corner, and then he went
corner
like
was
that.
out.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how wide open it is. Because they're trying to
running with 3.
Exactly.
Because he becomes 3 with the flow, and then he's running, and
exactly.
I was just staring at what he did.
And the mic's underneath, and with them going 3 deep, they're trying to play it like 4 deep, 3 under.
Yeah. There's
huge windows.
Yeah.
Huge win, and the line, because you're getting so many twists. Nice job of taking the underneath shot there and not forcing it down the field. And then I was actually looking for a pass in Rambo to keep you happy. So.
No, it's all right.
Huh? Yeah. As long as
I'll run it.
All right. Okay. Yeah. This one's easy for a pull, right? And then he's got to take the first one. He's got to take the first one. He just overran it, and then he'll come back in. Nice job on the pull, and they just overrun it. Because look at you got the backside backer, the safety. There's 3 out here running to it. Nice job taking it back inside. Yeah, exactly. Yep, nice job. Nice job. No, you're going to get mixed zone and man. We get to 0.
Buffalo 12 if we're in a tight end set.
The problem is if we go Atlanta with a right, If we go Atlanta even with a left call, the mic's unblocked. And last time they brought the mic in the backside.
I'm not worried about getting
Thank you, fellas.
Great job. Great job. Great. Hey, great patience. Great job. You're making this a lot more dramatic than it has to be, but it's fun to watch. That's it. That's it. With him running a getaway, it's much easier to throw him on a slant. Nice job. Nice job. I never should have called orbit. That was on me. We just haven't worked that. We just haven't worked it. No, nice job. Nice job.
Point guards take a ball on a fast break. They don't mess around getting to the sidelines. They go straight down the midline of that court.
Good person. Like smoke through a keyhole. He gets through, loses the football, and maybe a break goes New Orleans' way. They recover the fumble. First time tonight Birmingham hasn't scored on a possession, and New Orleans needs this. James Wiggins with the recovery of the person fumble, and in the final seconds of the third quarter, maybe a glimmer of hope. Also Canton and Detroit. Here's McLeod Bethel Thompson going for Jay Adams. He goes up and grabs it. George, your best receiver.
Yeah, and they did that for the touchdown earlier. I've always thought that he should have been a bit bigger part of their offense. He's the most dynamic receiver that they have. Maybe Brock, the most dynamic receiver outside of Corey Coleman in the entire league. Would you agree?
Yeah, and I think just with his big body.
Yeah, he turns 35 in 8 days as he pitches out to Habib Likio. And he makes a cut inside, and it looks like New Orleans is going to get on the board. 27-yard touchdown, and you hear they're going to try to go for 3.
Yeah, they need all the points they can get. Beautiful job by this offensive line, first of all, and then the wide receivers on the outside. Watch Habibi Likio as he's going to string this out along the left side. You got a couple of pullers. Look at those big guys out front getting the job done, and then he makes a beautiful cutback towards the end zone.
Entertaining. He absolutely does.
Under pressure, throws on the run and finds Josh Johnson, and that's another Birmingham touchdown.
Well, I'm going now South Florida swag. Bro, like fading away again. He's moving backwards. You're not supposed to throw the ball with that type of velocity.
Told us this week at meetings, the only time you guys get stopped is when you stop yourselves. You're not stopping yourselves.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing really well. The guys around me are playing unbelievable. Like, I just can't say enough about the way the O-line's playing, the receivers, the running backs, the tackles they're breaking to score, the protection, the time they're giving me to throw the ball. It's why we're so successful right now. We have 47 points.
You know, there's a lot of guys that play quarterback. I don't know. Joel and I are marveling. I don't know many better entertainers. I mean, to the crowd, to the crowd, to your teammates, you love playing this game.
Yeah, I just love football, and I just love the people that came here to support us and this team. And you know, anything I can do to just kind of, it's just in the moment. Like, I don't even think about doing stuff. I just kind of do it, and it's just natural to me. And I don't know. I just kind of do it.
You told us you got a buddy that watches your games, right? Your old roommate, and he says, Alex, don't be Superman. Just play quarterback. I think you text him tonight and say Superman and his cape are out.
He'll probably text me before this is over and say, I hate you for telling him that. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I have to do things that aren't part of the play scheme, but that's just football. You know, sometimes things break down. You got to do what you got to do. And the guys are making plays for me, though. It's just, I'm not like doing anything crazy. You know, I'm just letting those guys win for me and just throwing an accurate ball to them and letting them catch it and run.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Alex. Is elevating everybody around him. We have not seen that someone in this league do what Alex is doing.
And they're on the sideline. Bethel Thompson throws it, had 2 men there, and Sage Surratt made the grab for the touchdown. 6 yards on the.
It's like the 50th pull of Jenga right here.
To the corner, and it's caught. Jay Adams with the first 3-point conversion in the USFL all season long. The league was 0 for 5 before that. And, well, that shot got maybe a little bit closer. It's a 25-point game with 5 left to play. Well, night has fallen on Birmingham. Alex Magoo with the WWE Championship belt, and heck, why not? 531
in the middle of it, and yeah, they've watched all of this, and I bet they'll watch it all week long. All these highlights, all this fun, all this entertainment, and you know they're going to be licking their chops in their hub city.
I'm trying to get them back.
Their first of the half.
Birmingham uses the timeout. That game will be played in Canton at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And good luck to all our friends over at NBC calling a championship game this year. He's still got energy.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
There's Scooby Wright, their leader on defense, and we talked about fighting through injury this year, only playing 2 games, but this defense is certainly different when he's on the field.
Yeah, there's no question. Tonight, I mean, that whole middle section of the game, they played aggressive.
How do you characterize this relationship?
Alex, an incredible talent, and I am just a stupid football coach that he makes look really good.
No, it's not true. I just execute what he does. That's what we do. It's what we try to do to the best of our ability. And I mean, sometimes he calls a really good play and I mess it up really bad. And sometimes it's the opposite. And then we just like work together and everybody just tries to just simply make the best situation out of each play.
I said to you before the game the impact that this crowd would have. How do you feel them tonight?
Unbelievable. Thank you, Birmingham, for your support tonight. We said we needed you to come out strong to support us, and you were here. Thank you very much.
Coach of the year, is this guy the MVP of the league?
He's one of the best I've ever been around. I can't say enough positive things about him. He is my offensive coordinator right now. I probably trust him as much as anybody in the conversations we have on the field with what's going on the field. Just great respect, and this is just working together. But he's a hell of a player.
How do we get you up in 6 days? This is nice to win the South, but how do you do what you did a year ago?
Yeah, I just think we just got to go into next week and prepare, and just like we did this week. I don't think we changed anything. I know it's a short week, but just get treatment, get the body feeling good, and watch film starting tomorrow.
Yeah, I like the bloody cuts right there, too. They look good.
Makes them look tough. Makes them look tough.
Thank you, guys. Congrats.
Appreciate it. Thanks.